Welcome back again on this special broadcast on ET Now, and we are here with the team that has really spent a lot of time and was the team behind the budget today. I'm joined here by Mr. Ajay Seth, DEA Secretary, and Mr. M. Nagaraju, TFS Secretary. Thanks for talking to ET Now, sir. Let's begin by Mr. Seth to you. Well, let's talk about today's so many decisions which have been taken, big bang announcements. Do you believe consumption here, anybody is taking some hit because of which these decisions were warranted? Is there a structural issue, some kind of that thing, or do you think this will be one of those budgets that was needed at this moment for economic growth?
So the budget making is an exercise which is always to respond to the economic needs and the expectations of the people, and it tries to address both. Obviously, with several measures that how do we create conditions for a higher growth and sustain it over a long period of time, and people expecting, especially the middle class, that they should have a significant relief in the tax incidence on them. So the budget tries to address both the need as well as the expectations.
Sir, the DA paper was likely to come on crypto. Sir, anything on the crypto? You can talk to us. Anything as far as the crypto is concerned, any outlook you can give to us as far as this particular sector is concerned?
It may take some time, but I really like the way there is a one mention of crypto. Otherwise, this budget is not about crypto, but is information sharing. Why it has got delayed, I would like to share it through your channel with your audience, is that there are different jurisdictions where their policies are in a flux. And we know crypto is an asset class which doesn't believe in borders. And we can't be deciding our policy in isolation. So we have to bring out a discussion paper which captures what the global thinking in that direction is. If you look at what was the position in 2023 when India had the presidency of G20, the stance of various jurisdictions was well known. But now there is a shift happening. So we are taking that into account, but our attempt is to bring it out as early as possible.
Over to you, Mr. Nagaraju. Well, one big announcement is definitely 100% FDI in insurance sector. Can you just tell us a bit more about it? Also, any exceptions or caveats which will be there as far as this 100% insurance FDI is concerned?
No, there are no caveats or exceptions to this one. The government is very keen to have 100% FDI into insurance sector. Along with that, we are also going to have take a review of the insurance rules, which have some restriction. They are restricted for the foreigners holding the chairman and CEO positions, and also repatriation of dividends. Along with this bill, the FDI allow 100%. These rules also will be reviewed, and a comprehensive decision will be taken by the government. And in fact, we already conducted consultation with the public also, including all the stakeholders, and we have finalized our proposals.
Coming back to you, Mr. Seth, as far as FDI is concerned, can you tell us the present situation? And because there's a need to increase FDI, it is slipping now. And so considering that, what is happening globally, there are a lot of challenges. What can we do to attract more FDI? Any steps that can be taken?
Okay. One, this year, our FDI inflow numbers are far better than what they were last year. And first 8 months data is showing about 20%, 9 months data is showing about 20% increase. But on the other side, the repatriation of the earlier FDIs which come through an IPO route, etc., has also picked up. Plus, our own corporates investing into our economies has also picked up. So as a result, net FDI numbers are very modest, but gross FDI numbers are good. And that shows the attractiveness of India as a destination is getting strengthened further. Plus, confidence of foreign investors in India that they can take an exit, even having invested, there is a very orderly way of disinvesting and going out, is also getting a very positive traction. Having said that, what the finance minister has announced today is to have a very close look at the model BIT based on the experience of 10 years, whereas the consistent policies, very good work done over the past 10 years gives us the confidence to move ahead on that, revisiting the policy or the model BIT and make it more investor friendly.
So next question I'll ask you on asset monetization. There's a target of 10 lakh crore rupees. Have you identified the overall, how is it going to achieved, how is it going to take shape?
This I understand from my colleagues in Niti Aayog that they have done the groundwork, they have sat down with the concerned ministries, concerned organizations, and they have the plan ready. And they will be coming out with a suitable plan of what the different sectors' expectations over the next 5 years are going to be.
Over to you, Mr. Nagaraju. How will budget enable more deposits and mobilization? And for schemes also, from your side, what is going to be there? But how mainly it's going to enable more deposit, mobilization, credit offtake on bank side? How can you put that?
If you notice, the major impact I see is actually the credit guarantee schemes that the Honorable Finance Minister has announced for MSME and also KCC, and then partial credit facility for the corporate sector. Now, all these measures are going to give comfort to the banks to lend more to the MSME and also to the industry, because there is a guarantee, backstop guarantee given by the Guarantee Corporation. Now, coming to the deposits, the tax relief, we are hopeful that some of the money that the tax relief provides to the citizens will be kept in the deposits in the banks, and therefore there could be buoyancy in the deposits of the banks, which will enable the banks to lend more to the MSME as well as industry. Okay, the other thing was the senior citizens tax exemption. That the raising from 50,000 to 1 lakh, that also leaves, actually it will encourage the senior citizens to keep more money in the banks.
And sir, high-level committee for regulatory reforms for all non-financial sectors, how do you think that can be supported by you?
I think you answered that, sir.
Okay. I said that there are 4 announcements, and you refer to one of them. High-level committee is yet to be formed, but the idea is that regulations, permissions, licenses, certification, all that to be looked into, that how, especially those relating with the compliance and inspections, how that can be done. So there is a more trust-based governance. And the idea is get on to the productivity gain. While we need, as a large economy, more investment, but we also have to get